the African entrepreneurship world. My name is Morare, the founder of the African Entrepreneur. And I say to all Africans, ladies and gentlemen, fellow entrepreneurs, this is going to be one of the exciting projects of date and of note on a global level. We have gone through a process. This has been conceptualized 4 years ago and is based on the challenges that we faced as entrepreneurs, particularly from Africa. We meet on a regular basis, we chat to one another on a daily basis, and we compare ourselves as well to other entrepreneurs from other continents, particularly from the Western countries, America, the British, and going to the East, the Chinese, looking to the Indians. And without doubt, we do have challenges to be on the same platform to compete. All the things that we actually do, they're based on, the challenges that we went through. Okay. So African Entrepreneur is based on the challenges that me and my friends, some of the colleagues, the challenges that collectively we actually faced as African entrepreneurs, as compared to American, Chinese entrepreneurs. The issues of how to get finance, the issues of how to beef up your idea, and the issues of how to understand the global market, so that whatever that you start doing now, you can see a vision which is far away on a global level. So that, depends on, on a lot of information to support that. Okay. And I think that's where, the issues of AE or African Entrepreneur came all about, to say we need to make it a point that this is not supposed to happen again. Yes. We should get, the new generation to get as much information as possible, be well informed, to have connections all over the world, and to be able to quickly implement and get to the goals. Look, there'll always be other challenges, as a business, but you shouldn't, find yourself struggling with basics. You should more struggle with bigger issues in terms of getting the right human skills. You should struggle with the issues of how to actually ensure that you've got footprint all over the world. Struggle with issues of how to compete companies that has been operating in this particular environment for quite a while. So yeah, that's how the whole thing actually came up. Yeah. Let's look at the whole concept this way. A village. When you talk about a village, you're talking about an environment of where people know one another, of where people commit themselves to actually better their lives. A place where you can easily accept somebody and be able to share information quite easily without having to pay for it. Okay. If I grew up in a village where next to me is Richard Branson, is Patrice Motsepe, automatically by virtue of staying in one village, they can easily tell me what they do. However, if I met them on the street, it wouldn't be easy to get that kind of information, and hence why the concept of a village. Now, looking into a global world, you do have a lot of people, a lot of aspirations, a lot of goals that people want to achieve. Some are in the academic field, some are in business, some are in the corporate. Now, when it comes to entrepreneurship, we must be able to get people who are sharing the same elements. It's a different ball game. It's a different lifestyle. So we bring people together to one village who have got the same elements. And now, talking about the global status, we're talking about a village which can actually be online and a village which can actually be physical. So that, we can easily talk to somebody in Japan without having to see him. I can talk to somebody in Nigeria without having to see him. But what connects us is that element of saying there's a passion for us to create something on this particular planet, and that is what Entrepreneurship Village is all about. African Entrepreneur, it's a membership-based project. Why membership-based is because we would like to know one another, we would like to understand what are the issues of concern, what is it that we need to focus on in terms of making our continent a better place and to be respected on a global level. Secondly, African Entrepreneur is a knowledge-based project. Without knowledge, basically, we will face a lot of challenges. And that's the knowledge that we would like to impart to all our different members. The knowledge is not only from Morare, it's not only from BEM Strategic Marketing, it's from us all. and hence the importance of collaboration from different stakeholders, whether be it government, private sector, academic, and the fellow entrepreneurs who have made it already and can actually share those particular experiences. Look, the vision of African Entrepreneur is to create an environment of where communities and where nations will actually celebrate and cherish the entrepreneurs who have actually succeeded in their endeavors. But equally so, we want them to accept the entrepreneurs who have failed and encourage them to go and try again. If you have never tried, you don't know anything. So we must salute them that they've actually tried and encourage them to go forward. If that vision can actually be achieved, I can assure you without doubt, we'll actually see more entrepreneurs who will actually be supported by the communities and nations. We want to create communities, we want to create nations that will actually understand the concept of entrepreneurship. We want them to cherish, we want them to celebrate all the entrepreneurial successes of different entrepreneurs. But on the same note, we want to make it a point that we actually encourage the ones who have failed, accept them back into our communities, and encourage them to go and do it again. They have learned, it's a matter of just polishing it and doing it the best way. And once we can actually achieve that kind of a vision of where they're actually accepted, where they're actually understood by their communities from where they are, they will be encouraged to have more entrepreneurs from those kind of communities.